What's up, guys? This is Chris from DraftDashboard.com. Here are my DFS picks for NBA Saturday, March 2nd. These picks apply for DraftKings and FanDuel. Before I get started, please drop a like on this video and hit that red subscribe button and hit that bell icon so you don't miss our new videos. In this video, I'm going to go over my top picks for today's NBA slate. And if you stick around to the very end of this video, we'll use the Draft Dashboard tools to make a DFS lineup using the picks we just made. Okay, let's take a look at the point guard position. I like Rajon Rondo from the LA Lakers playing the Phoenix Suns, who have the second worst defense overall, and they also give up the 8th most fantasy points to opposing point guards. Rajon Rondo has scored 46 and 47 fantasy points in his last 2 games, averaging 26.7 fantasy points per game on the season in an average of 28 minutes per game with a 17% usage rate. But look at the last 2 games. Rondo has got 39 and 37 minutes, so they've realized that Rondo is a superior player to Reggie Bullock, but Rajon Rondo is $5,300 DraftKings salary. He's $300 more on FanDuel, and I love that price on FanDuel. Projected at 28.9 fantasy points here tonight. That projection is off because it's not taking into account the recent minute spike that Rajon Rondo has got, but even with that projection, he's projected at 5.45 times value. So if Rondo scores 30 or 40 fantasy points here, you're going to smash value. There's an implied total at 232.5 points in this game. I love Rajon Rondo here versus the LA Lakers. Remember, we added projected ownership, and that will be updating throughout the day as injury news changes. We also added the fantasy points per minute stat here for each player, and we also added a stat that's new to the industry. We call it the hit percentage, and it's the percent chance this player has to hit value at his current DFS salary. And you can access all these new stats even on mobile devices by tapping the dash rank icon. Okay, who do we have at the shooting guard position? I like Devin Booker from the Phoenix Suns playing the LA Lakers, who have the 4th worst defense overall, and they give up the 2nd most fantasy points to opposing shooting guards. Devin Booker has scored 44, 38, and 49 fantasy points in the last 3 games, averaging 41.1 fantasy points per game on the season in an average of 35 minutes per game with a 32% usage rate. Devin Booker is $8,200 DraftKings salary. He's $400 more on FanDuel, projected at 40.4 fantasy points here tonight. That's right around 5 times value. There's an implied total at 232.5 points in this game. That's a huge total, and if the Phoenix Suns are going to keep it close with the LA Lakers, they're going to need Devin Booker to get hot. He's got 50-plus point upside. Devin Booker's a guy that likes to shine against opposing superstars, so he's facing LeBron James tonight. He's only $8,200. I think that salary is pretty good in this spot, so I like Devin Booker here versus the LA Lakers. Real quick, guys, I got great news. For a limited time, we're offering a full 30-day trial to Draft Dashboard. You can try all of our DFS tools for all sports. You can try the position optimizer, where you can see the top players ranked for each position. And we added a new player trends tool, where you can see the top salary differences between FanDuel and DraftKings. It's a really good tool to help you pick out value for the site that you're playing on. Oh, and if you're tired of doing research every day, we just added a cheat sheet that shows hand-picked plays for the slate. No confusing stat lines, no headaches, just a simple cheat sheet that shows the absolute best players for your lineups. Okay, who do we have at the small forward position? I like Justice Winslow from the Miami Heat playing the Brooklyn Nets, who have the 11th worst defense overall, and they are the 3rd best defense versus opposing small forwards. Justice Winslow has scored 40 and 32 fantasy points in his last 2 games, averaging 28.1 fantasy points per game on the season in an average of 30 minutes per game with a 21% usage rate. He played 31 minutes in both of his last 2 games, so I don't think there's a question on how many minutes he can play. He's healthy now. Justice Winslow is still only $5,000 DraftKings salary. He's $1,300 more on FanDuel, so I love that DraftKings price. Projected at 25.9 fantasy points here tonight. That's over 5 times value. Justice Winslow has 30 and 40 point upside, so he would crush value if he got there. There's an implied total of 220.5 points in this game. It's a fast-paced game, a home game. I love Justice Winslow here versus the Brooklyn Nets. Okay everyone, it's time to announce the winner of our $100 weekly comment contest. And the winner is Mark Moffitt. Mark Moffitt, you are the winner of this week's $100 comment contest. Congratulations. Let's give Mark some love in the comments, everyone. Before I continue with the picks, I'm excited today because we added a new contest for everyone watching. If you want to enter the drawing for $100 PayPal, all you need to do is like this video, hit that subscribe button, and make a quick comment below to be entered into the drawing. We'll reply to a random comment and let you know that you won, and then we'll send you $100 PayPal. So it's that easy, and we pick a new winner every Saturday and announce them in our video. So get your comment in now so I can add another entry for you. Okay, who do we have at the power forward position? I like Tobias Harris from the Philadelphia 76ers playing the Golden State Warriors, who have a middle-of-the-pack defense overall, and they give up the 7th fewest fantasy points to opposing power forwards. Tobias Harris has scored 49, 52, and 35 fantasy points in the last 3 games, averaging 37.7 fantasy points per game on the season in an average of 35 minutes per game with a 23% usage rate. With Joel Embiid out, Tobias Harris has been able to get more shots, more rebounds. He's been playing 35 to 39 minutes a game, and he's only $7,700 DraftKings salary. He's $300 more on FanDuel, projected at 41.9 fantasy points here tonight. That's over 5 times value. This guy's been a consistent producer. This should be a competitive game versus the Golden State Warriors. You're going to get all the Tobias Harris you can handle. So I love Tobias Harris here tonight versus the Golden State Warriors. Okay, moving on to the center position. If Hassan Whiteside is playing this game, I'm going to take the risk with Hassan Whiteside. This is a fantastic spot for him versus the Brooklyn Nets. But if Hassan Whiteside is out, I like Bam Adebayo from the Miami Heat playing the Brooklyn Nets, who have the 11th worst defense overall, and they give up the absolute most fantasy points to opposing centers. Bam Adebayo has scored 27, 35, and 33 fantasy points in the last 3 games, averaging 21.8 fantasy points per game on the season and an average of 22 minutes per game with a 15% usage rate. Bam Adebayo is $5,200 DraftKings salary. He's the same price on FanDuel, so I love that FanDuel price. The projection on Bam Adebayo is a little low here. He's been playing heavy minutes and he's been involved in the game plan. With Hassan Whiteside out, I like playing him at this price, but if Hassan Whiteside is in, I'd prefer to play Hassan Whiteside. So with that said, I like Bam Adebayo here versus the Brooklyn Nets. If you want to try all these daily fantasy tools for yourself, click the link in the description below this video or just go to draftdashboard.com. You can use our DFS lineup optimizer to build quality lineups using our picks and your own custom player pool. Click the link in the description below this video and try all these daily fantasy tools right now. Thanks so much for watching. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel and hit that bell icon so you can get instant updates whenever we post a new video. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed this video, please smiggity smash that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Oh, and please comment below with your favorite player for this NBA slate. I love to hear what you guys have to think. Thanks again, and good luck.